Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is not about Azure, it's not about Python, it's not about anything technical for that matter. I just wanted to share my thoughts about data engineering and why you should become a data engineer, or at least why you should consider a career path as a data engineer. Let's say you are new to the industry, to the IT industry, and you don't know if you should pick data engineering or software engineering, or become a network engineer or maybe a support engineer. You have no idea what you would like to do. Let me give you a list of reasons why you should become a data engineer. Before I share my thoughts, I think it's relevant to give you a quick summary of my background. I studied computer science at the university. My first job was as a Java developer in the field of commerce, but I always had an affinity for big data and statistics. So I decided to move to the UK, do my master's degree in business analytics, and get a job as a data scientist. The first job I got after my master's degree was as a data analyst. I thought it would be very similar to a data scientist. Well, I was wrong apparently. So I very quickly transitioned into a data engineering position as I have a more technical background and I like doing technical stuff. It was a natural transition from a data analyst to become a data engineer since I had a background as a backend developer and in computer science. I've been working as a data engineer the past few years and I quite like it. My initial plan was to become a data scientist, but as a data engineer, I like the job, what I'm doing. I like building things because it's like back-end development. I believe I have a holistic point of view because I have worked, many projects, different projects with many different programming languages, and I think my perspective could be useful to someone. Okay, reason number one. As a data engineer, you can very quickly transition into a data scientist or a data analyst or a BI engineer or even a machine learning engineer. I'm not saying it's going to happen in an instance, but with if you are dedicated and you put the work and you get certified, it would be much easier to transition into something else in the big data industry compared to, let's say, a front-end developer. It won't be very difficult, for instance, to become a data scientist if you are already a data engineer, because you prepare the data, you do all this ETL development so that the data scientists can prepare their models. In the big data industry, we could say that there is a lot of overlapping in terms of work. In some companies, you have to do the ETL development, but also build the models. So reason number one is the flexibility and freedom that you have to move into a different role and position in the big data industry. Reason number two is that data engineering in recent years has become like backend development. Of course, you don't build applications like backend developers. However, if you think about it, when you work as a backend developer in big projects, your job is essentially to process and transform data, to build APIs, to integrate different systems. If you think about it, as data engineers, we do similar things to backend developers. We build APIs, we know Python, we know object-oriented programming, we use PySpark, we integrate different systems, and plus we also know have a good knowledge of SQL and database development in general. So essentially, we are a hybrid of backend engineers and SQL developers, which I think is quite cool and quite interesting. So when you face limitations using Python, you use SQL. When you face limitations using SQL, you can use PySpark or Python. It's pretty flexible, and I quite like that. Reason number three why you should become a data engineer is high demand, high salary, and job security. Some studies on the internet claim that data engineers make more than software engineers. I'm not sure about that. However, it's reality that there is a shortage of data engineers in general and they earn good money. Reason number 4 is that it gives you the freedom and the flexibility to work remotely. I know that software engineers enjoy the same luxury, but not everyone in the IT industry has this luxury. For instance, it's 8 o'clock here, and instead of being in the office, I'm here enjoying my coffee by the sea and enjoying the view, which calms me down. I believe there is still this misconception that working remotely means that you do not work as hard. However, I think this is a fallacy. Actually, you work more because there is no chit-chatting with your colleagues like when you are in the office. Personally, I do prefer a hybrid model because I do like working from the office and spending time with my colleagues, but I also enjoy the flexibility and the freedom that remote works provides us. Reason number 5 that applies to software engineers as well is that you can start a company for free. You don't need any capital in advance, you don't need business angels, at least initially. All you need is your skills, dedication, and be willing to put the work and the hours. I gave you all the main reasons why you should become a data engineer. Of course, it's up to you. But if you're fascinated by data, I think data engineering is a good career path for you. This is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please click the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.